It's been a while since I have spoken to you, like, face to face. I feel like we haven't done that in a while. So get ready with me while I film. No, get ready with me to film. Goodness. Also got some updates for you guys. But first, the bangs. That's better. Okay, let's get started. So, update number one. Obviously, my internet is, oh goodness gracious, my internet is working again, which means I can go back to posting regularly instead of just whenever it decides to work, or finding the time to go to Starbucks or like a public place with Wi-Fi. So that's nice. I will try to resume my posting once to twice a day type of schedule because I did really like it. But we shall see. Also, I have been accepted into my first affiliate program, which I'm quite happy about. So now, if any of you shop at a retailer, yes style, it is a KB retailer. I have a discount code now, which I'm quite happy about, and I will put it in the link below. And also link just some of my favorite general products because I haven't done that. So I love when it kind of like swoops down a little bit. I've been really into that lately. I'm gonna try and film a couple, but the video that's gonna come after this one is going to be an autopsy video because I thought that was kind of fun. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know. I'd love to, see them, try them. Here. Yeah. I'm pretty quiet when I do my makeup. I'm not like talking to the camera, and sometimes I forget I'm filming. So that is something I'm doing. Also, I also now post outfit inspo on my Pinterest, which I will also link below just in case, you need some outfit inspiration, or you like the outfit pictures that I post on Instagram, but you want to be able to look at the picture and it not just be like a real cover. So speaking of my short form platforms, I'm thinking, as far as it goes, I might post like little mini ASMR clips to like test how you guys feel about certain ideas. Like I'll post like a short version of something, and then if you guys respond well to it, I can make it a full-length video. I want to like start trying that, and then continue to do like my skincare unboxing and my beauty ASMR short form content, because I enjoy that as well. I did really like doing this. So, what am I doing? Eyelashes. Big eyelashes. I feel like it didn't make that big of a difference, but I like it anyway. So, I considered the idea of like a public Poshmark or something like that. I don't know if any of you have ever watched Amber Shoal, but like she sells a bunch of stuff on Poshmark and she like promotes it on her channel. I've considered doing that just because I have a ton of clothes that don't fit. Um, it's my same aesthetic if they just don't fit anymore, so I don't know. I might have considered it. And an update on the possible podcast situation, because I'm sure only one of you is thinking about that. I did write one episode. One episode. In 3 weeks. That's how long it took. So, in October, maybe. It was sitting on a candle. Um, anybody who's, what was I going with that? Oh yeah, anybody who's excited for that podcast, unless I can like fever dream write another 4 episodes in the next 2 weeks, you might be waiting a while. Do you guys have any tips for like operating a body you haven't in like 150 years? That would be great. Because I'm kind of struggling. So, yeah. Any tips on operating a human body? Well, like a newer one would be great. Because, like, the controls are like super sensitive. So, like, I'm knocking everything over. And, like, I have all this upkeep to do. It's not just like an older model where it's like not quite rotting, but like you don't have to do as much upkeep with it, you know? So if you want to know where I get my like bottom lashes for my like Victorian doll type look, I will link the ones that I used down below because I just like take a bigger strip lash and then I like cut them. I will post a short on that and explain it. And I'll link them too. But I just buy big lashes and I cut them down, and then as for the leftover chunks, I use those as well, just like whenever needed. Sometimes I use them to fill in like right here, just for like a bigger bottom lash for when I do like really like big ball gowns, that type of thing, because I do like to walk around in a ball gown. So, yeah, just, brings me back to a simpler time. I do like having rights, though. That is nice. My camera phone, I'm still getting used to, newer technology and stuff like that, because, well, again, I haven't operated in a body in a good 150 years or so. So, this is all pretty new to me, at least. The cosmetics, though, I've been doing this every day for a while, and I haven't come down with the plague. So, I don't know what they're doing, but they're doing it right. Alright, that looks pretty good, I think. Oh, this one's not as fragile as my other one, so I don't know why I half expected it to break. Like the skin, because like my other one, like it used to like just come off in chunks, so yeah. Look at that.
Guess what? It is in fact not like technically a makeup tutorial. As the astute observer will notice, I have a proper mask on now. I'm just gonna be doing my basic, my classic glam while I talk about some upcoming projects. I say projects like it's big stuff. It's just basic future video ideas. Honestly, that I'm doing. Bangs up. And can we take a second to appreciate the nails and a shout out to my nail tech for painting these big old cat eyes on my acrylics eyeshadow. So, upcoming video ideas and stuff that I want to do with the channel going forward. It was recently requested, finally, someone's requesting things, that I do like a makeup artist roleplay, so that will probably be the next video after this one. But also, I'm thinking I want to use my like YouTube posts as like kind of like a writing column type thing, like a blog almost. I am still trying to figure out exactly how I would do that, but it does seem kind of fun. I've also decided that I might go like full like micro influencer and start a podcast with just me and my dog. It's not something I've set up, I'm like 100% sure of, but like, I told myself if I could write scripts for 5 episodes, then I would at least try. I feel like it's worth, trying. My channel, I think, is small enough where I can get away with that kind of thing, where I can just try random things and not have to worry too much about it. So, yeah. Also, I will be doing two more drops on the jewelry website, which I will have linked below for you guys. In case you want to support me or the channel further. But honestly, just watching the videos already means a lot. If you want to know how to do the look that I'm doing right now, it is my Victorian Goth makeup look that I will also have linked below. also considering trying another style of ASMR video. Essentially, I would just be like going through comments, finding what triggers people like the best, and then just putting up like a background image and doing like an hour loop of sound, kind of like rain sound videos, or something to that effect for people who just want one specific sound. I don't know how to do chapters, like where you can like loop that specific chapter. I don't know how to do that. Does YouTube do it automatically? I don't have the slightest clue. I don't, so I figured that is also something I could mess around with in the future. Adding glitter, by the way. I also want to try and do more vlog kind of content. So I really enjoyed the Ren Fair vlog that I did. But to be completely honest, I don't do enough like kind of vlog things. It would literally just be like a shower, like a self-care vlog and stuff like that. A bunch of stuff like that that I would be doing basically in my ASMR style. Yeah. But that's another thing I would be doing. I have eyelashes in the next room, and I am heavily debating going to get them. I know that I should. I know that it would look really nice with what I'm doing, but on the other hand, I really don't want to get up from my desk. I have 2, possibly 3 videos that I'm going to film. As soon as I get done with this one, I have to start re-recording videos because there's going to be like a week and a half where I'm not going to have a lot of my equipment. It's kind of just going to be me and the laptop. So, yeah, I have to get started on that. I do have to figure out how I'm going to do that. Because I used to do that. I used to film like 12 videos in a day and then just edit and upload them as I went. And then I got really tired, so I stopped doing that. Now I film them nightly, which doesn't always work. Honestly, that's good enough. I don't know. But yeah, so outside of that, what else have I been thinking of doing? I've also considered doing live streams on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. I don't know if I'm gonna enter Twitch territory or Kick territory, those streaming platforms specifically, just because I don't understand how they work necessarily. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, I don't quite understand like their formats, how all of that works. I'd have to read and go through and notate and annotate. It's one of the two, I'm sure. But I have to go down through and, write up, make sure I'm aware of all their policies, make sure I know what is and isn't allowed on the platform, which, judging by what I've seen, I think I'll be okay. But yeah, so that's another thing. As well as just, general community and platform growth is also something I'm trying to figure out. But that's not necessarily a project. I feel like that's kind of just implied. So, there's that also. I've also considered doing some sewing content. I love embroidery. I love sewing and altering clothes. I figured that could also be something I try doing. If I can remember to actually film the process, because I tend to not do that. I think once I get better at the vlogs, I'll get better at like filming certain things that I do, and then being able to use that as like content, being able to post it, such and such. So I think that's honestly all that I have to say. Okay,
face to face normally, you'll also notice I'm bald because this is a get ready with me, but also this video is sponsored by Misha Cosmetics. Misha Cosmetics is a Korean cosmetic and skincare brand that mostly specializes in base products with skincare ingredients infused into them. Normally, for my primer, I would be using a really thick ceramide moisturizer. But Misha has sent me their Glow Skin Balm, which is meant to be used as a primer before makeup. So I'm going to use this together, and I'm going to just see how this lays under my makeup and give you guys some updates. Because the posts have been a little bit weird recently, I'll admit. But, oh, it like says really shiny packaging. I don't know how well that's gonna. Okay, there we go. This is the balm. I have not seen a component that looks like my eyeball. If you guys have recommendations for a better microphone, I would love to know. Because this one only works for my voice. It does not pick up outside sounds very well, if at all. And I can't whisper into it because it sounds like nails on a chalkboard. It's bad. It's very, like, kind of frosted glass component, which I like the feel of. And I wish that my microphone would pick up the sound that it makes when I tap on it. But it has a nice little stopper to keep it from leaking. And, oh, it's like a thick. Oh, hello, oh, that's not good. Like, how far back do I have to? Oh, there we go. It's like a really thick, creamy texture, which is something I'm used to. I'm gonna pull my bangs back while it started. I have to switch my hair clips around, musical hair clips. All the bangs back. I'm bald. I'm bald and I'm bullying people who have hair. Never mind. I look like the Conehead movie people. I don't know what it's called. I've never watched it, but I've like seen clips of it. All the slaves up for this. I'm gonna read if there are English instructions. Okay. So this specifically is a niacinamide and collagen ceramide rose water cream type of primer for a glossy, luminous priming effect. I'm doing this in the dark. I have not had an eye exam, and I don't know if I've ever had an eye exam. I cannot. Hold on a second. I'm gonna bless you with my massive forehead real quick so I can read this. Okay, apply appropriate amount and pat for absorption. I don't know what an appropriate amount is, but I'm gonna do like in like the top of the nail scoop. That should be enough for about 2/3 of my face, it seems. That looks pretty good. And, oh, it's cold. That tends to be why I like the heavier, like, glass feeling components. It keeps it nice and cold. It feels nice. It said padded, but I don't follow instructions. I don't do it with my box cake mix. I'm not doing it with my primer. This I picked up too much. I'm gonna put the rest of this on my neck. Feels nice. Feel illuminated. Just like the box said. Very, very illuminating. I haven't done a sponsored YouTube video before, so please be patient with me. I'm figuring this out. Okay, I didn't realize this, but the lid, like, what angled way to hold this to show you what I'm talking about. The lid has these little, like, nubs on it. It locks. So it doesn't come apart in your bag. Oh, there we go. Is there anything on the bottom? No, so it's the same thing. Presumably all in Korean. I can't read. I cannot read the characters in the bottom of this. It's nice though. Very, very hydrating. Smooth. Just like really thick hydrating, so that's nice. Yeah, okay. Here, let me pick up the camera for a second so you can zoom in on the forehead.
I can see into your soul.
Yeah, so there's no like white cast, which is nice, which I've experienced with some of the creams. Now, in my instance, that's fine because I wear white makeup, but if you're any shade darker than me, that might not be appreciated. So there's no white cast, which is, like, for reference, that's the rest of my face. There's no color difference. I need to figure back on the stand, please. I'm afraid it's gonna fall over. Okay, pretty good. Alright, I've applied glow balm. Oh, that's right. I'm so completely forgot this. You can shop Misha's products on YesStyle and use my code Chili2 for a discount. I will link it below. I have never done this before. Let's put the makeup on, get on with the updates. That's what you're here for. You're not here for me trying the bag. Eyeliner. Eyeshadow. Normally we've had all these pulled out, but a cognitive thinking has not been on my side recently. Contour brush. I like the angled ones because you can get like that little groove right there. Eyeshadow and blush. Not eyeshadow. Eyeshadow brush and blush. Blush brush. I like the Real Techniques, like big fluffy face brush because I feel like it just, distributes real nice. I like it. I've hit pan on my blush, so I need a new one soon. If you like any recommendations, let me know. Sponge. Keep your sponge in a case. Do it. My eyebrows haven't grown back yet, so I don't need to shape them on camera, which I find very pleasant. I might put eyelashes on. I brought them with me, which is not a trademark, something I do. Love these little marshmallow sponges. I feel like they give nice, even coverage. If you apply in flat light, not in bright light. If you blend in bright light, not flat light, you're gonna have sponge marks everywhere. I don't make the rules. That's just how it is. If you saw my nose piercings, I did those myself in the bathroom. I bought proper needles. I did not use a safety pin. If you're wondering what size needles I used two 18-gauge needles, and I cleaned between every step, which is why it took an hour for each one. 2 hours total for both. Okay, so I'll bring it back in. Apply it over the balm, and while, like, it's not separating, which is nice. I like that it's compatible with my foundation because my foundation is $4 or $7 on Amazon. So it's not separating, it's slides somewhat smoothly. Dear God, I need better camera. Okay, but yeah, it's not separating. See that? No separation. Shape your sheet. Because I love cheap foundation. Now for the rest of the products. I'm going to do my blush first because I'm going to be using my mirror from my contour palette to be doing all of this because the one in my eyeshadow broke. So I'm gonna. Like, she is dying. The blush is dying. That's fine though. I'll need a little bit. You need to see how this layers in your powder products too. My application was so shitty. Oh boy. I'm just gonna excuse how awkward this looks for you. I have my mirror looking down. Trying something fun today. Now for the nose contour, which is probably going to be the most accurate of how this layers. Balm, foundation, powder contour. Because the application on my nose is somewhat decent. Normally I would do it without the mask, but we're doing this on camera today, so. Alright, I'm gonna pull you back up real quick so you can see. Oh, my lighting is painful. Not what I wanted. Just adjust. No! I'm losing my actual noodles here. That's like slightly better. Okay. I'm gonna pull you back in so you can see how this looks up close. Like on the actual places where it's been applied, not where my tacky foundation job is, it's still not separating. I'm actively sweating in this, and let's say it looks pretty good still. I just have this next to me because I have no desk space. My desk looks atrocious. Tried filming in a different spot in my room, but I have no light. Black. Okay. Anybody wondering about the tutorial? We're only going to do the back half of the lid and round it out. Alright, that looks pretty good. I want more. I want it higher. I don't know if it's just me, but so the eyeshadow palette that I'm using normally doesn't have too much fallout, but there's like a little bit, like, look under my eyes. There's no fallout. I keep accidentally trying to steal your soul. I promise it's not on purpose. So I feel like it's sticking pretty well. Again, the powder isn't blotchy or anything, so it's not affecting how everything lays, which is nice. I'm still sweating. My makeup still hasn't started separating, so I feel like that's very promising. Eyeliner. My computer's being weird. Okay, so for the eyeliner, um, I'm gonna wing it. No pun intended. Sorry. I'm gonna freeball it and watch this a couple times until you feel like you understand what I'm doing. I don't have words to communicate what it is that I'm about to do, but I'm kind of gonna do like the half, like, wing thing. I don't know. You'll see it. I'll do it and you'll see it. That's how this normally goes. I look like the mayor of Whoville with my hair up like this. I'm the mayor of Whoville. You have seen what I've put on my face. Now put that on your face. As far as the bottom part of my eyeliner goes, I try to, like, drag it in a way that it'll smudge on the bottom. She is not smudging. She is a line. Um, which I feel like for this particular look that I'm doing is okay. But I guess I just have to live with it. I did not do my inner corners correctly. It's lopsided, but so are most people's kids. I promised updates and I have not been giving updates. So, well, I only have one update. I will be bringing back the makeup videos, the hair videos, but those are going to be a little bit less frequent just because they take much longer to make. I will be posting, obviously more of the creepy personal attention because y'all seem to love that. So yeah, that's it. Just yes, they will be coming back. I was just taking a break because those videos take me the longest, and especially because I'm doing this at night and then I have to get up for work first thing in the morning. So yeah. They will be a touch less frequent than they were, but they are coming back. We'll try to make them happen. I post 5 times a week. I try to post 5 times a week. I'll try to make them 2 to 3 times a week if my schedule and my consumption of caffeine allows it. Put some lashes on. I stopped wearing mascara. One, because I couldn't find one that I liked, and two, because it was not helping the fact that I'm ripping my natural lashes out. I am using a lash serum. I do still have eyelashes, but I feel like it was doing more damage than I feel like it was helping with the actual look. Because now I just stack like 6 pairs of lashes on top of each other, and that does the trick. I'm struggling. With my eyelashes right now because it keeps sticking to my nails, which I will show you in a minute because my nail tech deserves a medal for all of the bullcrap I put her through. My corners aren't sticking down. I'm gonna lose my mind. These are the nails. I want bottom lashes. I'm gonna do bottom lashes. I'm not gluing them though. It is so hot in my room. Ooh. This is in no way even, but it's fine. Again, it's not separating. Anybody who knows my highlighter pen knows that I have had her about 9 months. She has completely dried out. She is surviving on hopes and dreams. Must take the bangs down. It's cute. I like it. I feel like the balm did its job. It did a job better than the job that I thought it was going to do. I did honestly think that because of the skincare ingredients in it that my foundation was gonna, but she did not. She held quite nicely. Alright, I like it. Good night. Thank you again to Misha Cosmetics for sponsoring this video. If you plan to purchase on his style, use my code Chili2 for a discount